YouTube? Natsu Team FTNatsu back with I guess like Vanguard news video. Um, for those of you who don't know, in Japan they have a restriction list. We have a restriction list, but our restriction list is different from theirs. For us, it's, you can't use Barkle or Conroe as your starter. In Japan, you can't have more than 2 Capital in your deck. And before, you could only run 1 Laura. But now they changed that. So I'm gonna like talk about the changes and all that, and my thoughts on the changes, and everything like that. So this is just like some post on Reddit that has a restriction list. They don't have it on the Cardfight wiki yet and everything. So so now Laurel is at 4. You can run as many Laurels as you want. I think it's a good move on this part, mainly because Deep Police are very I mean, like, they have, you know, like, Deep Police are still a very strong deck. But, Deep Police were mainly just, oh, I break ride, True Die Kaiser, and then I Legion, and, like, I'm gonna kill you this turn. I'm gonna, you know, hope for, like, grade 3s and stuff, and, you know, like, if I get a grade 3, I just cost 2 of your guards, and unless you have, you know, double, you know, quadruple perfect guard, or triple perfect guard, who cares, like, I think this is a good move on this part. Laurel was simply restricted. I feel like Laurel was kind of restricted. I'm not gonna say super unfairly, but I feel like Laurel, their only reason for restricting it was, oh, Deep Police Construct. That's it. We're restricting Laurel. Like, that was it. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Laurel, while they have a stride unit, is very scary. Ascript plays Deep Police in real life, and oh my gosh, when he strides against Laurel, because he has 4 Laurel, I think, or 3. I don't remember. It feels like he has 4 though, because he always has it. But point being, it's a very scary thing. But I feel like cards should be restricted because they're problems, not because they have this one broken mechanic. Because Deep Police is still has that sack. It's still a deck that kind of highly relies on that sack factor of, you know, I'm just gonna hope his drives at grade 3s and just kill off your guard. I mean, yeah, they have Metal Borg, they have other things, but let's be real here, like. Dimensional Robo is Kaiser Dimensional Robo is the only competitive Deep Police build that you'll see. I mean, you'll see the Crazy Diamond deck too, which if you don't know, that's basically a deck. It has like a bunch. It uses the Ripple Ride Chain, and then just and since you can run like almost no grade 2s in that deck, it just abuses that and fills up the extra spots with grade 3s just to kill you. So I think this is a good move. They are still having Laurel on their watch list, though, but, I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure nothing that has been on the watch list has ever actually been hit, so you can take that with a grain of salt. And then now you can only run 2 Odysseus in your deck. People are saying that this is going to kill Ripples. I disagree. This means that Ripples can't grade 2 game you as easily, and it just means that they can't, they can't, like, what's the word, like, they can't abuse re-legioning over and over again, and you still have your your grade 3 I forgot his name, the Legion, the main Legion card to search your Odysseus. Like, it's not impossible. It's not like you're never gonna see Odysseus. You're just not as likely gonna see him as like your opening hand to do, you know, abuse shenanigans with. So I think that to it, Odysseus is fine. Honestly, I think Odysseus just should have just been on call. Like, that would have been so much better. That would have fixed the problem. So you can still use it to correct your ride chain, but at the same time, because same thing, you use it to correct your ride chain, but at the same time, you can't do the dumb shenanigans that we have with it. So that's that, and then, they don't list this change on here, but whatever. And also now, if you run Sword Me, your entire grade 3 lineup has to be pure Dual Knight. This is a very good move on this part because, oh my gosh, the Dual Knight engine that was the Royal Paladin engine, like that was it. This is gonna kind of hurt Sanctuary Guard because it's gonna hurt their consistency a bit of getting grade 1s, simply because Stormy was a counterblast 1 for +1. I mean, it was a special counterblast, but like aside from actually no, it's not true. All of your grade 1s was usually Dual Knight in Sanctuary Guard anyway. If you ran it that way, I didn't run it that way, but for like other people who did, that's just how you ran it. I mean, the Stormy was just too good, and you ran all Dual Knight triggers, so basically you were almost guaranteed to get Stormy off. I'm fine with that. I never really enjoyed the storming build. I didn't. It felt awkward for me. Like that's just. I'm not saying it's bad. By no means was that engine bad. It was a great engine. It lets you plus very very easily, but it just wasn't. It just felt weird for me. I'm not gonna get into it. I have personal reasons for it, but yeah. I like this move honestly. It lets Royal Paladin actually go back to like not being dual knights. You know, like there's other things you can play in Royal Paladin too. It's definitely gonna hurt Royal Paladin. But Sanctuary Guard will be fine. They have Archer. They have I forgot his name, but he came out in the leader and Royal and like the manga thing. He's 8K counterboss 1, get a 6K. So you basically get you get your Soul Blast 1, draw 1. So Sanctuary Guard will be fine with this, especially because they should be getting that stride break unit at some point that they showed off in the Vanguard G episode with Daigo. We don't know the effect for sure what it does, but it seems like it's a Claret Sword clone, which is fine. They might make it that you have to stride into Sanctuary Guard Regalia to get the effect, but even then, that's fine. And then on their watch list, they have Sanctuary Guard Regalia on their now. Once again, like I said before, they've never actually, as I'm pretty sure they've never actually hit anything on the watch list. So this is just kind of you can take with a grain of salt. I don't know. I feel like it's fine. Like Sorby was really the issue. Like that's kind of helps. It's kind of like that's kind of the thing, and also at the same time, Sanctuary Guard relies on building up her grade 1s, and no other what else are they gonna run? I mean, they can run Alt Mile, but the issue with Alt Mile gets you a grade 2, and Sanctuary Guard kind of, I mean, that's nice and all, but it doesn't really. It's not gonna be like as it's not gonna have good synergy with the deck. I mean, that's my and then the other you obviously have Saint Below, who is still really good. It lets you get it lets you get a very very strong center line. They also have Tidal Salt on watch. Tidal Salt is one of the things that Tidal Salt is very very good, but it's only very 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 good at the if you draw into it at grade 2. Otherwise, it's still really good, but it's not as insane as you're a grade 1 or grade 2. Cool, Tidal Salt attack boosted like to attack like it's not as insane. They still have Command Lord on the watch list. Command Lord's not gonna be an issue. It'll be annoying, but it's not gonna be that big a deal to deal with. And they also have Mecha Trainer, which I think is hilarious. Mecha Trainer is now on there. This is I bet you anything. This is your logic. Wait. Mecha Trainer is the same thing as Conroe. Why don't we have it restricted? Because no one cares about Spike Brothers. Well, I guess we have to get Spike Brothers support now. I mean, at some point. Oh man, what about Mecha Trainer? We'll see. I know nothing about the new Spike Brother. I haven't actually gotten a real good look at a lot of the new Spike Brothers, so I can't really comment on this. But as far as I know, I don't think they have that many great grade 1s they can grab with it. I mean, yeah, they can get a perfect guard, but I mean, we all know Spike Brothers need it. I mean, because they're Spike Brothers is if you never actually played against the deck, it's kind of like Deep Police in the sense where they have their one turn that they go all in, except their all in is a lot worse, and after that turn, that's it. Like they're done. They've gone so minus that it does like you're gonna be able to win. Granted, you have to actually survive their all in turn, which is easier said than done. But yeah, I think Mecha Trainer will be fine so long as they don't give Spike Brothers anything super insane of a grade 1. Their grade 1 lineup's gonna have to stay kind of It's gonna stay pretty meh, but that's fine. They don't. I feel like Spike Brothers don't really care about their grade 1 lineup that much. It's more about the grade 2s, and the grade 3s. Commander Laurel's gonna be fine. Tidal Assault, maybe they'll hit it, but I don't know. I feel like Tidal Assault is only super insane on the on grade when both players aren't at grade 3 yet. And then Sanctuary Guard Regalia, that card's gonna be fine. That's kind of the card that they use anyway. It's not gonna be. You don't need to restrict it. They still. Which Venom does make a not great column. I mean, it's 14k column, and if you get the 9k, it's only 23. And then Archer does make the better column because 17, and then another 9, which makes 26 for magic numbers of 20k guard minimum. So, it's, that is kind of us too, so there's that. I think this is fine as is. Odysseus is fine at 2, so it's still seeable, like, you're still gonna see it, but you're not gonna open up with it every turn, every game, and you're not gonna be able to abuse it to no end. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the list, and everything. So yeah, this has been Natsu of Team Fairy Tail, signing out.